Hello again, YouTubers. Welcome to the PC Lover 81 channel. Today's video is just going to be a quick one, just showing the latest project. Picked this one up off eBay. It arrived a few days ago. It's a Dell Optiplex 580 mini tower computer, which is basically a normal desktop computer. Virtually the identical size and dimensions as that Dimension 521 machine that we just finished work on a week or so ago. I got this one because it's AMD based, it's not an Intel chip, and I wanted to see just what we could do with it. I did try a 6-core Phenom chip because it said it would support a Phenom chip, but just quad cores. But just for laughs, I threw a 6-core in there, and it knew it was an AMD processor, and it knew it had L1, L2, and L3 cache, but it didn't know what the hell processor it was. So probably a BIOS limitation on this machine. It does have the 785 chipset, I believe 785G if I'm not mistaken. So I'm thinking maybe there might be a BIOS limitation to just quad cores. According to Dell's literature on this machine, the fastest chip it will support is a Phenom 2 X4 B95. So I'm going to be looking for one of them because I like to put the best possible processor in these upgrade machines when I do them. So we'll come back with part 2. And we'll be inside just to give you a quick look of what's inside of the machine. Okay, now you might think this looks like a pretty standard deal, typical inside of a Dell Optiplex machine. Got to pick up a drive caddy because I'm going to throw 2 drives in this. Just a pan of the board. This machine actually supports up to 16 gigs of DDR3 RAM. Not the fastest RAM in the world, I forget what speed it is, but you can't run your 1866 RAM or anything like that in here. So basically, just a quick pan of the system. Looks like the inside of almost any other Dell Optiplex machine out there. Down here, I want to call your attention to the 2 PCI Express slots. That's going to be a really nice thing for this because we're actually going to be able to put a decent video card in this thing. Nothing too crazy. Might see if maybe a Radeon's full-size Radeon 7770 might fit in there because it's not going to be a hardcore gaming machine. These things were built for business purpose, but we'll throw something halfway decent in there just to see what it can do. And that's the thing that makes it so special. Now, there is just an artifact on the motherboard for additional USB ports. In other words, if you want to put a card reader in, you have to buy an actual card to put in this thing so that you can actually put the card reader in and have something to plug into, because like we said just a minute ago, it's just an artifact on the board. But I already ordered it. The USB card is in, so that'll provide an additional couple of ports and the ability to put a card reader in this thing. Real special machine. This is why I wanted the 580, because it's AMD based. You got your extra PCI Express slot. And like I say, from the looks of things, that lower one is down far enough where we might actually be able to fit a halfway decent card in this one, and we won't have the limitation of that big black plastic piece that gets in the way like we did with the Dimensions machine and the other Optiplex machines that I've worked on. So I guess that's it for this one. It's going to be a wrap. I just want to give you guys an idea what's going on. expect to see the first videos on this where we're actually doing stuff after we get into the new year. Thanks for watching. More videos to come.